Hello everyone, I am Om, and today we will derive the formula of quadratic equation, that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is our formula to find the zeros, and today we will derive this formula. This is a very easy process. So now we will start. So before deriving this formula, you should know some basic or general terms. They are, you must know what is quadratic equation and what is the general form of quadratic equation. So quadratic equation is the equation in which the highest power of the variable is 2. And the general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form of quadratic equation. So after knowing the quadratic equation and its general form, you should also know completing square method. So this completing square method we have learnt in the previous bit. So usually while solving an example using completing square method, we convert our quadratic equation into the form a square plus 2ab plus b square. So these were some basic terms. Now let us move forward. Now we will derive the formula from this equation, that is from the general form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now we will solve this quadratic equation using completing square method. First, always throughout solution of this problem, you should compare our equation with the basic term, that means not basic term, with the form a square plus 2ab plus b square. We should always compare our quadratic equation with this form. So when we compare carefully, if we observe carefully, you may see that x square is a complete square, and that's what we need. Our first term should be complete square. So the a should be cancelled from here. So how can we cancel a is the question. So a is multiplied by x. So if we divide a, then a and a can get cancelled. So same we are doing here. But you should always remember that when we have equation, always whatever we do on left hand side, same we should do on right hand side. Suppose we do addition, same should be done on right hand side. We do subtraction, same. Multiplication or division, same will be carried here. So here if we divide our first term with a, the whole equation should be divided by a. So now we have divided the whole equation by a. Now many of the students will make mistake here. They will directly cancel a and a. But you should always remember, as there is plus symbol in between, the a belongs to 3 of them. So you can't directly cancel a and a. Now we will divide a to the 3 of them. Ax square by a plus bx by a plus c by a, and 0 by a is 0. So now you can cancel a and a. So we have x square plus bx by a plus c by a is equal to 0. So now our first term is in the form of a square. Now we will move towards the second term, that is 2ab. So again we will convert, means we will compare our equation with a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now if you carefully see, in the second term we need 2. So we should multiply the second term with 2, that is the middle term with 2. So you may ask the question, if we multiply with 2, then the value may be changed. So what we will do, we will multiply as well as divide. So what we will write, multiplying and dividing. So we will multiply as well as divide with t. See, you can see here. Now suppose I have a number 3. If I multiply 3 with 2, I will get 6. But if I divide again the number 6 by 2, we will get 3. So the value remains same. See, you can see here. I have multiplied with 2, divided with 2. But the value will remain same, 3, and here also after all the calculations we get 3. So same here, the value should not be changed. So we are multiplying and dividing with 2. You can see here directly we can cancel 2 and 2. The value of the equation does not change. So now we have got it, a square plus 2. So 2 is completed, and now let us interchange the terms, because we have 2ab. So the a term is x. So x square plus 2 into x into b by 2a. Just I have interchanged. This term I have took that side, this I have to this side. So 2 into x into b by plus c by is equal to 0. Now our two terms are completed. See, you can see x square, that is a square, plus 2 into a into b. Now the two terms are completed. Now we should pay attention towards last term, that is b square. So if you carefully observe our second term, 2 into x into b by 2a. This is in the form of 2ab. So the value of b is b by 2a. So the last term should be in the form of b square. So directly we can't write b square, means directly we can't write b by 2a whole square. What we should do is plus b by 2a whole square and minus b by 2a whole square. So again you may wonder that we have added and subtracted, will the value change? No, it will not change, because plus and minus it will get cancelled. So it will not affect anyway in the value of the equation. So now we have x square plus 2 into x into b by 2a plus b by 2a whole square minus b by 2a whole square plus c by is equal to 0. The difference between this step and this step is only we have added and subtracted the square of last term. So now if you carefully observe the first three terms, x square plus 2 into x into b by 2a plus b by 2a whole square. So this is in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. So instead of writing this much long, we will directly write it in the form of a plus b whole square. So you may know the algebraic identity. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that are only we are going to do here. So now we have wrote it in the form of x plus b by 2a whole square. So that's it. We have only written it in its form, that is a plus b whole square. Rest equation we have written as it is, minus b by 2a whole square plus c by is equal to 0. Now we will send these two terms to the right hand side, because we need the value of x. So if we send this, minus will become plus and this plus will become minus. So this is what we got. Then again we will expand this b by 2a whole square. So b square is means b square is b square and 2a whole square is 4a square. So now we have expanded this. Then again, now if you see, they have subtraction sign in between. So while we do addition or subtraction, the denominator should be same. Then only we have the right to add or subtract the numerators. So if we observe, if we multiply a by 4a, so if we multiply it, then the denominator will become 4a square. So sorry, I have made one mistake. See, b square, it is not b square. The square of b is b square and the square of 2a is 4a square. So if you carefully observe, this is what we got after expanding this. And now we have minus c by. So as I have told you, if we need to subtract this, the denominator should be equal. So now we are doing the denominator of the second term as 4a square. So in order to do it, we should multiply the denominator a with 4a. Now if we multiply the denominator with 4a, we will get 4a square. And this is the basic rule of fractions, that whatever we do in the denominator, same should be done in the numerator. So now we should multiply the c, that is the numerator, with the 4a. Now we get b square minus 4a into c is 4ac by, now the denominator is 4a square. So here 90% of our problem is completed. Now if you see, we have x plus b by 2a whole square. Now we will send the square that side, it will become plus or minus under root. See why it will become plus or minus? Many of you may get question, you will say only plus will come. See, I will show you in this corner. If you see, the square of minus 3 whole square, it is also 9. Minus 3 into minus 3, which gives 9. And also the square of 3 is also 9. So these both values are same, but one is the square of negative integer and one is the square of positive integer. So we don't know whether this is the square of positive or negative. So we should write plus or minus. This is the most important and many of the students lose marks here. So now it is done. Then next, plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 4a square. Now we will divide this square root to the numerator separately and the denominator. See, you can see here. We have just divided the square root. We have did nothing, but only we have divided the square root. X plus b by 2a is equal to plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by under root of 4a square. So why we have divided is so that we could cancel the square root in the denominator, as this is the square of 2a. So now we have cancelled it. Then we get x plus b by 2a is equal to plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now we will send plus b by 2a to this side, that is right hand side. So it will become minus. Then x is equal to minus b by 2a plus or minus. This term we are writing as it is, only we have sent this to that side. So now we should subtract and add at the same time. So what we will do, we will write separately. Just we are writing separately, nothing in this step. X is equal to minus b upon 2a plus under root of b square minus ac by 2a. So this we have here, we have written plus and here we have written minus. That's it. Here we have plus or minus. No. So only here we have wrote plus and here we have minus. We have wrote it separately so that there may be no any confusion. Now as you know, quadratic equation will have two zeros. So let the zeros be alpha comma beta. This also we have learned in the previous chapter, that is polynomials. So we will consider the zeros as alpha comma beta and let alpha be this one, the first value of x, and beta be the second value of x. So just I have wrote it, the first equation and the second, only I have wrote that. And now if you see backside, it is minus b by 2a plus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now the denominators are same, so directly we can add the numerators. So we will get minus b plus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. And if we come to beta, minus b by 2a minus, only the difference between alpha and beta is here we have plus and here it is minus. So here also directly the denominators are same. We have the right to subtract the numerators. So here it will come minus b minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So finally we have derived the formula. See, you can see this was the formula and we have derived it before only. See, here only we have derived the formula here, and again we have founded the alpha and beta. So now this formula is derived. Thank you for hearing. Thank you. Hope you have understood, and if you have any doubts, you may ask.